right off the bat, I knew this engine was going to be good. Hearing it today in person, it's confirming my suspicions. I can already tell, like down 3,000, even mid 3,000 RPM, that's not where this guy likes to be. This is a rev monster. Oh yeah, as soon as you start getting up close to 4. Wow, the full throttle upshifts, fast, really fast. The paddles are responsive, the shift itself is lightning quick. I know that this is like a gen or two behind DS or a dual clutch technology, and still it's so impressive. You're getting a stunning body, a beautifully appointed and extremely high quality interior, and one of the best V8s ever built. Holy shit. Oh my god, we're not even approaching redline. That was like 6,000, and listen to it. Oh god, that's good. Wow. So linear, obviously. These naturally aspirated V8s are just gems. The M3, the AMGs, you should get one while you can, honestly, because these are going to get to be so expensive that most guys aren't going to be able to afford this. And if you have any interest in these kind of cars, these kind of engines, you should just get out and buy one, find a clean one, and hold on to it. It's so special. 6,000. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't care what's faster. I don't care about anything else but that. That engine is so good. The character of this thing. The way it rattles off those shifts at higher RPM is so addictive. But man, this is becoming more and more of a special experience. You get up to 6,500, 7,000 RPM, where most modern performance cars are kind of running out of gas. The turbos are kind of falling off. It's time to shift. You're running out of revs. This thing is, the party's just getting started. Those last 2,000 RPM, much like the older M cars, are so special. That's like a huge part of why you buy this car, is that last 2,000 RPM of this V8. The way this all-wheel drive system works too, the owner was telling me that you really start driving this quickly and you go to the power mid-corner, it'll even rotate, you know? It's a pretty dynamic version of Audi's formula. Obviously, it's not as balanced as the brand new Audis. Like they've really started to be able to handle that understeer characteristic that these cars were known for. You use the all-wheel drive system, you use the revs, and you just cook down a road in this thing. It's like, yeah, maybe you as a driver, you're not doing quite as much as you would be in some like tight little manual sports car. You can't go into this expecting it to be a Cayman or a Z4 or something small like that. This is a big bruiser. And here's the thing. So I know that the E92 M3 is the more balanced, dynamic car. But in terms of reliability, these 4.2s are supposed to be excellent, and certainly by comparison to the E92, which has a lot of different expensive problems, these are pretty durable. Like, they're expensive to maintain just generally, like wear items can be expensive, but they're expensive on an M3 too, so that's a wash. But if you want something that you don't have to worry about so much in terms of durability, but you still want that high revving, beautiful V8 experience, and something that you can use, say in New England, all year on all seasons with no headache whatsoever, this is the car. This is absolutely the car. I actually really like the steering. It feels natural. It is apparently a adjustable ratio, so I imagine speed sensitive. As your speed increases or decreases, the ratio is changing slightly. I've had BMWs like that, and this feels very natural, which is good because some of those variable ratio racks can feel odd, especially if your speed is changing mid-corner. You have that ratio changing too, and it can feel a little disconcerting. I haven't noticed that here. It feels sharp, it feels accurate. This blue with the silver accents, it's so elegant and beautiful from the exterior. The inside is so well appointed, and the Audis are just, of this era, they're better built inside than the BMWs, and I've owned a couple of them. It just is. It's better put together inside. It feels like a more premium product, I would say. This car has so much merit, and I think to get a clean one, they're even less money than an M3 right now. Really, the only slight against this car is that there was never a manual option. So if you're someone that you absolutely have to have a manual transmission, I guess this isn't the car for you. But a modern dual clutch like this is so much fun, especially if you've only ever owned manual cars. This is a different experience. And I'm someone that I think having a lot of unique, different experiences with your cars, it's valuable, you know? You should try to change things up every so often. Get out there and try new stuff. So if you've only ever had a manual car, a modern dual clutch is going to be fun for you. I can almost guarantee it. You start getting bogged down in numbers and stuff, and you might miss out on an experience like this, you know? And so I think it's best when you're looking at cars like this, you're cross-shopping M3s and stuff, you gotta get out and drive every one of them. You gotta see if it's gonna fit your lifestyle and if the numbers actually equate to you enjoying the car more or less. And there's not a ton of them. I didn't know that. There's only like 3,000 of them in the United States. They were expensive when they were new, and you can get them now with lower mileage for not crazy money still. But I feel like that's going to change. It's changing with the M3s, it's changing with the older BMWs and stuff. These naturally aspirated experiences are going to become more valuable. They already are, but it's going to get expensive. I can almost guarantee you that, especially considering that the volume of this car is relatively low. There wasn't a ton of them. So if you want one and you have the money, this could be the time to go pick one up. At least get out and drive one and see if it suits you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I did. This was just a pleasure to drive this thing. So thanks to Joe, the owner, for offering and coming out, filming with me today. Made me really want one of these, unfortunately, for my bank account and for my 335. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and take care.